Alan Finney, and I'm just outside of Nanaimo, British Columbia on a beautiful beach. What I'm saying is that democracy doesn't exist in Canada. One of the blatant things that you can look at is something like genetically modified organisms, or GMOs. And I'm not talking about safety of GMOs. What I'm talking about is whether or not people want GMOs labeled. 81% to 96% of people want genetically modified organisms labeled in their food. The government of Canada will tell you that they have one of the best food labeling systems in the world, and they can follow food right from wherever it's produced right to the consumer and trace it back right through the food chain. Around the world, 60 countries label GMOs. So there's no real technical issue as to why GMOs couldn't be labeled in Canada. And here on one side you have a corporation that doesn't want GMOs labeled. On the other side you have 81 to 96% of Canadians that say they do want it labeled. And not only want it labeled, but have wanted it labeled for the last couple of decades. So there's no clear-cut issue for action by the government than there is to label GMOs, and yet it's not done. This is just one small part of the proof of why you don't live in a democracy. The other issue I could talk to you about is Bill C-51. And this again is another blatant example of why you don't live in a democracy in Canada. Bill C-51 was a bill that allowed the government of Canada, without a warrant, to read your emails, listen to your phone messages, tap your phone, electronically eavesdrop on anything that you do. Of course, this bill was opposed by a majority of Canadians. Not only was it opposed by a majority of Canadians, even the party backbenchers were against this bill. And yet that bill passed. So the question is, if a majority of the people of Canada were or are opposed to Bill C-51, and if you live in a democracy, how does a bill like that get passed? Because in a democracy, if a clear-cut majority of Canadians and even members of the sponsoring party's own political party say they don't want it, and the bill goes through, the question is this a democracy? And of course the answer to that is no, it's not a democracy. It begs the question, what kind of a government do you have? And one of the best explanations I've ever heard of it from a member of parliament is that you live in an elected dictatorship. And it's a dictatorship of a political party, whatever political party happens to be in power at the time. Now, there's lots of definitions of democracy out there, but I've yet to see one that says, I vote for my representative and somebody else tells him how to vote, and that's a definition of democracy. Usually definitions of democracy are for the people, by the people kind of statements, that sort of thing. Voting for your representative and have somebody else tell him what to say and how to vote, you can put that in any terms that you want, but it's not a democracy. I'm Alan Finney, and thanks for being with me at beautiful Qualicum Beach, Buena Vista by the Sea, British Columbia.
La La, la.